Welcome back, guys. Today's video we are focusing on a dynamic workout for cyclists. So I've been cycling more often and I thought I'd share with you the warm-up that I do before I go out on a ride. So this is going to be really great to open up the hips, the hamstrings, start working and engaging the core, all those muscles that you're going to be using on your bike ride. So we're going to start in the standing position. We're going to come back here. All right, and we're working on hip cars to begin with. So we're bringing our leg all the way around our full range of motion in that hip. So pointing that knee down, bringing it out to the side, bringing it back forward. Think about drawing a nice circle here. All right, we're gonna do this for about 10 more seconds here. And then we're gonna switch sides. All right, also work on that balance. Here we go, one more, and then we're switching sides. All right, we're doing the other leg. Bring that knee all the way out to the side, forward, down. All right, drawing that circle, opening those hips, engaging that hip flexor. All right, we got about 5 more seconds here. All right, and down our next one. Again, we're gonna go at a little bit faster pace because this is a dynamic warm-up. We're doing reverse lunges with a knee drive. So we're hitting 30 seconds per side. Again, get that nice lunge, drive that knee up. All right, we got about 5 more seconds here. Whew. Starting to get the heart rate up. All right, and we're switching sides. So reverse lunge, knee drive. Here we go. All right, breathe nice and steady here. All right, really drive that knee up. Engage that hip flexor. And on that reverse lunge, getting a slight stretch. She'll open up those hips a little bit more. We'll one more. Whew, okay, now we're down to the ground, getting into our deep lunge here. Back knee is off the floor. We're coming down, opening up. We got world's greatest stretch with T-spine rotation. So that's that rotation at the top where we're really twisting open. Great before the bike ride because you're kind of locked in that stable position. So you want to get that back mobilized so that you feel comfortable in that position for a long period of time. All right, we got one more here and we're going to switch sides. All right, here we go. Other leg is forward, back knee off the ground, bringing that elbow, and I'm twisting open. And again, we're keeping the tempo high. We want to get the heart rate up just a little bit. Engage those muscles. Okay, here we go. We got a couple more. Last one. All right, next thing, we're standing back up, okay? We got leg swing. So all we're doing is bringing the leg up, back, back. All right, seems easy, okay? But we're just swinging the leg. Again, think your leg's gonna be locked in that rotation on the pedal. So we wanna open up, get a nice leg swing here. All right, we got about 10 more seconds. You can even think about kicking your hand out in front of you. Play a little game, see if you can reach your hand. All right, other side. Again, this is great for the hips. It's great for the hamstrings. It's great for the balance. All right, we got about 5 more seconds here. Open up. last one. There we go. Okay, we're bringing it back to the floor here. All right, sitting down, we're gonna get into a glute bridge with a reach. So all we're gonna do here, press those hips forward, and then we're reaching behind us with that arm. All right, reach, drive those hips up, reach back. All right, we got about a minute of this together here. Rotating, alternating each arm, driving up with the hips, getting that nice full extension of the hip, squeezing those glutes together, and then reaching back as far as you can with that arm. Here we go. Halfway. Stay with it. Woo. Don't forget to breathe. All right, we got 15 more seconds here. You guys are gonna be seriously warmed up for that ride. Here we go. 5 more seconds. And last one. There we go. All right. We're immediately coming into bear crawl position. Knees up, arms straight, hands directly underneath the shoulders, okay? And we're doing shoulder taps. All right, this is great for not only engaging the core, but we're also putting a lot of tension on that knee and that quad, which, as you know, will be used a lot during your ride. So instead of swaying back and forth and opening up, I want you to hover right over those hands, stabilize, and have less sway. All right, try to keep that core nice and strong. Okay, I'm already sweating. Here we go, we got 10 more seconds. And we got 3, 2, and 1. All right, next thing, we're gonna stand back up, okay? We got single leg, good morning. So I'm gonna bend one leg here. So I'm bending my left leg, okay? Keeping my right leg straight, pushing the butt back till I feel that nice deep stretch in the hamstring. And then I'm coming back up, thrusting those hips forward, opening the hamstrings, coming up. All right, we got 30 seconds. Here we go. We're doing 30 seconds per leg. Go nice and slow. Keep that back flat. Push the butt back. All right, we got 15 more seconds. All right, here we go. We got 10, 5, 3, 2, and 1. We're switching sides. Okay, we got the other leg straight now. Pushing that butt back, driving the hips forward. Feeling that nice stretch in that straight leg hamstring, okay? Butt back, thrust forward. Feel that stretch. All right, we're about halfway done here. Here we go. And we got about 10 more seconds. A few more. And we got 3, 2, and 1. All right, last thing we're doing high knees for 30 seconds, and then we're doing butt kicks for 30 seconds, okay? So, high knees. Again, this last thing we're doing. All right, you're gonna be so warmed up for this ride. Something I found really important before I do any type of physical endurance training is the warm up. So we're not skipping the warm up. All right, we're being intentional. We're getting that body ready to go. All right, we got 3, 2, 1.
straight to butt kicks. All right, you can put your hands behind you. See if you can tap your hands with your heels. All right, we got 15 more seconds, here we go. Whew. All right, we got 10. We got 5, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, that is it, guys. I hope you got a little bit of a sweat going, and now you're ready to go out and crush your next ride. Don't get injured. This is gonna help you activate all the right muscles. So, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.